It's back! On this week in Tangents, we go off-roading with the Terra crew. We do a recap of what happened in the last 2 weeks, and the dropped Alfa is back, but this time for something a little less destructive. The other week, our newest editor, Nelson, was out in Joshua Tree with the Terra crew squad. What up, Nelson?
What's up, dude?
They went out and sent some trucks. Here's that footage.
So we're out in Lucerne right now. We got Darren.
Joshua Tree.
Joshua Tree,
Yeah.
Joshua Tree, sorry.
We're out here kicking it with the hipsters. We're gonna go send some trucks today.
All right, so this is what we're doing. Jumping from there to there. It's pretty tall. It takes full send to hit that guy. Just takes a little bit of nuts, just a little bit. It was terrifying.
I really did into my tailgate.
You really didn't do your
I
tailgate.
really did into my tailgate.
Is there evidence?
Yeah.
So, in your best description, how did you drag your tailgate?
Full-blown sky wheelie.
Sent it, okay, cool. Send it Sunday.
So we just finished up at the second spot. We're about to go to the third spot of the day and hit some whoops. What's the golden rule, Darren?
Never lift.
And what'd you do?
I lifted.
Come on,
I can't
dude.
toss the company car, you know? That's all there is to it. This dude's got some insane double line.
Welcome to another installation of Week in Review.
Is that still hot? You just put ice in your hot coffee?
Yeah, man, I just chill it out.
Alright, that's fair. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn,
Whoa. I said you
B.
could have those nuts. I didn't say you could go through my personal space.
Anyway, the week before last kicked off with one of the most fun episodes I think we've had in a long time because it was Shark Fest.
Oh yeah.
Everybody in the shop got a turn with ripping shark art in the yard. And I think it was like, we shot it on a Friday. It was like,
It was a chill day.
exactly.
It came through in the video for sure. It's like old school DT. That's what a lot of people are saying. I definitely agree.
We had a gentleman come through with a super clean S13.
Oh, yeah,
He
that
let
was
Hertz
clean.
mash on it.
I didn't realize, because at first I was skeptical. I was like, oh man, another Rocket Bunny S13. Here we go again. But this was one of the first Rocket Bunny S13s in the States, or ever. So that's kind of cool. Like, that's period correct. It's semi-historical. It's not just some like fanboy. And it's super clean. The build is crazy clean.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the fact that he let Hertz sit on the limiter for a good hot minute.
yeah, I didn't think he definitely didn't know what he was getting into.
Nah.
Yeah. Last week with BJ coming on for the DT birthday episode,
Yep, 1 year.
that was solid. That no one's done that two-wheel action in a lot yet.
No, especially on a truck, especially coming out of donuts, direct into the ramp, slightly sideways.
Straight at Joey, add him to the Danger Cam crew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was fully set up. You may have noticed last Friday we didn't have a normal style DTT. We basically decided to cut all the bullshit, cut all the talk, and just make you 45 minutes of nonstop action. If you haven't watched that, you should go check it out.
I like to think of it as the Hoonigan's version of the fireplace video. It's like 240 or so episodes of abridged action, right? Like that's intense.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Abridged.
Abridged.
If you don't know what that is, here's a definition.
I would just say go watch the video and figure it out for yourself.
This week you saw some pretty fun stuff. We kicked off the week, basically had a jump-a-thon in a long travel suspension Miata and a Porsche 911.
Yes! Holy shit!
Tuesday we had a Factory 5 Cobra on DT, which apparently had a little bit too much grip. More grip than its drive shaft could handle. Something just came out of the bottom.
Oh my god, you just tore your aluminum drive shaft into 16 pieces.
That seems to be like a classic move. We try to warn guests, like, don't bring grippy tires if you're trying to shred. Like, bring some shitty tires, but
Yeah.
don't
Show up to the lot with R888s. I mean, come on now.
unless you have over 1,000 horsepower or just like an old car with no type of electronic, like traction control or anything, get that shit out of here.
Let's see, for our build, we introduced you to our newest build, the Volvo Caster car, which is
Oh man.
probably the highest level of f***ery we've yet to achieve.
Yeah, this one's just straight wacky.
Yeah.
I don't know any other word to describe that.
We're gonna make this a crazy car.
So yesterday you watched us quiet on set, buddy. Just walking through wrecking every shoot. But yesterday you saw us kick off the very first episode of Build Biology, which is where we go way more in depth on the actual
Build?
Yeah.
Do you know the car? The
Yeah.
JTP's Mustang from Formula D is a good one to start with because that car is like a benchmark Formula D chassis. Like all of the framework that goes into those, like because the rule book is so specific, they find all these little caveats and small changes that you would never think of. Like they're not just stripped down and painted. They're not just like a cage welded in. Like there's a lot of thinking that goes into that kind of stuff. And you wouldn't see that on a regular DT because we're just trying to get him to get to the action.
It was super sick to kick it off with JTP because he is actually has his hands all the way into that build. I mean, he's welding it, he's doing the design, doing the fabrication, and he's driving it too. So it's great to walk through a car with somebody that knows every aspect, every facet of that vehicle. So that's what you'll be seeing more on these Build Biology episodes. So today, you're seeing what you're seeing right now. And that concludes another episode of Week in Review. So a lot of you may remember the twins that came here with their Alfa Romeo and launched it into the stratosphere. Well, I've got good news for the rest of the internet that was rather upset about that. It's back, and it's looking good. Yo, thanks for coming on such short notice. So, obviously, you all have seen the monster jump performed by this man right here. And
my brother.
God damn it. You're so hard to tell apart. You can stand in. Anyway, we asked him to swing by because we had a little gift for him. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that should they want to jump it again, which they do, that it's not going to completely destroy the oil pan. Because we just got a new plasma cutter and we've been dying to use it, so we want to build a skid plate to protect this thing right here. We're gonna try to make it a little more sturdy so they can take this thing off-road and keep making some cool content with it. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Hell yeah, brother. All right, there's Dan, the man with the plan.
Hey.
So, what are we gonna do?
First of all, gotta clean some stuff up, build the skid plate out over this. But we're gonna assess the damage, see where we can put anything or attach anything to an old, dirty, rusty car.
So what are you thinking? Just clearancing this out and then...
Something in here to the frame rails just so it's strong enough, because this is all just sheet steel. I don't want to go up any further than that, because if you do impact something, it's just gonna tear up this metal and create the same problem we already had. So something closer to the frame rails, but the frame rails are all bent, so we'll figure that out.
Rock and roll. Cue that time lapse. So we just got word that the Burden twins have arrived, ready to scoop up their new death machine. What up? Why are you guys always styling so hard? We've got some things for you. I hope you're ready. So we had to work long and hard on this because it was a little bit more in-depth than we had imagined.
Okay.
There we go. So, what do you gentlemen think?
Pretty sweet. Shit. Nice and clean.
So, actually, you might want to get, I don't know if you want to dirty yourself up, but...
I'm too styling for that.
Man, we put a little special piece on that for you, you know.
Oh, nice, the Hoonigan thing. I just saw that.
Just so when you're fully launched, people know what's up. Do you think that this will at least, I don't know, protect you a little bit more for the next time that you want to, I don't know, maybe pull up to a curb a little bit too far or something?
Yeah, I think it's gonna make a world of a difference.
Nice.
A world of a difference.
Well, we're glad we can help you guys out.
Thank you. Oh yeah, thanks.
No worries. Hopefully, maybe next time we can get them to double stack it. What do you think?
Next time? Maybe. Think about it.
Where you at? Come on. Well, thank you for bringing it back, and at least, you know what, like, being good sports about it.
course.
Bros. Now we have the proper mathematics. We hope you guys have enjoyed the show today. For Tangents, that's a wrap. We gotta unchill Nelson a little bit. Yes! Take it down! Yeah! Yeah!